Hello Spongies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in this video we're going to be talking about my underrated stuff in my SpongeBob collection. What I mean by underrated is stuff I don't really talk about that much. I haven't really been talking about my SpongeBob collection in general, but it's just the same stuff over and over again because I don't really do hauls anymore. I'm trying to get to do hauls, but the thing is that hauls cost money. I don't really have the money right now, so when I get a chance, I will do that. Anyways, so underrated stuff I don't really talk about in this video. Also, disclaimer, if you hear any noises in the background, I'm at my dad's, and my parents are divorced, and I have a stepmom, and I have a little half-sister, and they like to talk a lot, very loud. Just want to let you know that. Anyways, let's get right into the video, shall we? Okay, so if you can hear the music from downstairs, like I said, please try to ignore it. I'm gonna be trying to distract from any means necessary. So let's start with clothing, since I'm wearing one. So these pajama pants are like an underrated part of my collection. It says it's Friday. It's not Friday, it is Wednesday, but I like wearing these, and I do have, in not this drawer, this one, I do have Christmas themed SpongeBob pants. I actually got this from a yard sale many months ago before my boyfriend came down, and it still has a tag and everything, so I keep it in here because I don't really want to wear it. And I don't want it to be in the sunlight where it can get damaged or something like that, so I keep it in here. I don't want it to be in my pajama drawer just in case I'm oop, I worn it, and I get really upset. So that's another one. And in this drawer, I do have a SpongeBob t-shirt. If you can see the yellow, that's his pants, and there's the face. I don't really wear that shirt out that often because people will look at me like, are you a little kid? No, I'm almost an adult in high school, so. And the two other ones, there is two more, which are my SpongeBob socks. So I basically have a full outfit. I just don't have regular, normal SpongeBob pants. I don't have a pajama SpongeBob shirt, and I just have a full outfit for the day if I were to be SpongeBob. So another I would say underrated part of my collection is my SpongeBob stickers. So my SpongeBob stickers, I just put them in this plant that I made many years ago. So my SpongeBob stickers, there's ranging from this one, him riding a jellyfish. There's even Squidward ones, and Patrick and SpongeBob and Squidward. There's another one of Squidward playing his clarinet. There's more SpongeBob. And the SpongeBob logo. There's SpongeBob and Angry Bird. There's also Karen, him in a Mickey Mouse kind of thing. I don't really like this one, but I do have this one. It's Squidward and the loser thing, and there's Yay, and then Plankton. There's Mrs. Puff. I think I have a Mr. Krabs here somewheres. The thing is that I don't think I have a Sandy one, but that's fine because we have Mrs. Puff right there. I don't know why we don't have a Sandy one. We have the classic one of Patrick though, which is really nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend 10 minutes trying to go through my sticker collection because, as you can see, there's a lot of stickers, but I don't want to do a full video on it, so I just want to let you know I do have stickers. What else? Oh, this section right here. Let me turn on the flash for just a second. There we go. So this section, I do have stuff in the way, so I'm just gonna bear with me here. So this section, maybe I'll move this over a little bit so I can get closer. Don't mind the dust I need to clean. I actually need to clean. So this section, I don't really talk about that much. I do talk about this and that, but I don't talk about this where it's like my main like pride and joy, but I don't really talk about it that much. So this box, okay. This box, my mom made this for me, I must say about a year or so ago now. It's very reflective, as you can tell, but it does open it up. It's like very loose right there, but she tried and I appreciate it, so I put it in my collection. So this is one of those things, the stickers including I don't know about the clothing because they're Nickelodeon like branded, but like it has like the Nickelodeon, like as you can tell by like the pants that I showed you, it has like the Nickelodeon thing, so it's like branded Nickelodeon, but the stickers aren't really that. And this is not really branded as Nickelodeon. It's just something that my mom made for me. So it has like almost called you Patrick, Plankton, SpongeBob, and Gary. I thought that was cute. Patrick doing the thing, SpongeBob and Patrick, and then Patrick at the bottom, which I thought was really nice. Then we deep dive into it more. We have this like little like SpongeBob ornament, Christmas ornament, and then here, right here, this car. I found out Walmart because I really wanted to expand my collection, but they do have a Patrick one, which I kind of wish I could get at some point. Maybe I'll ask for Christmas or something like that. But yes, I got SpongeBob, the 25th one. Maybe the Patrick one will still be available. I don't know, but the classic like kind of like car thing from like the SpongeBob the movie, but like a pineapple. I don't know if there's a Squidward one of these, but I think it was just SpongeBob and Patrick in this line. So this water bottle is very, very much cracking, as you can tell, but I don't remember why it's broken and I can't use it anymore. I can't remember the reason why, but I do have it, and it's very, very dusty, as you can tell. And there's a pencil case filled with, I think, yeah, those are just like those like card things. I think there was one on these pants, like the Nickelodeon thing that I showed you, like on those Christmas pants. Please don't mind my floor. My floor is messy. I know. I need to clean it. Yeah. So that thing came in like one of those like squishy things that are still messy. Everything, only shells, is messy. This, you might be wondering, why is there a stitch in my SpongeBob collection? The reason why is if I move this CD, it is a custom SpongeBob water bottle that my mom made for me. And then I got this SpongeBob CD. I think it was like signed or something like that. I'm not sure. Like right there, or maybe that was because of the store. I don't know, but it was really nice. And I found this at a music store. And I'm like, oh my god, it's SpongeBob, and I don't have this. I don't play it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't play it, but maybe I'll play it at some point. So yeah, so that is my mini collection. So now we have turned over to this side. So we're still kind of on like the same side of my room, but not really. So there is my collection over there. Another thing is that you might be wondering, like, why is all your water bottles over there? Like SpongeBob water bottles. I don't have all my SpongeBob water bottles over there. I do use this one. So this one is very, very underrated because one, it's not in my set collection, and two, it's like it has a whole bunch of memes on it that I don't really like look at a day-to-day basis. I just like use the water bottle. So it just says water, is mayonnaise an instrument, SpongeBob getting up, Squidward doing the dab. Imagination. That. And chocolate. So yeah, so we move on. We venture over to here. Now, here is a bucket that my grandmother found for me somewhere. I can't remember where, but yeah, so this bucket is very, very cool because I've never seen anything like this before. I think she got this from the thrift store or something like that. Anyways, so like it had SpongeBob flipping patties, flipping burgers, so SpongeBob, and then the French, which is cool. So in here I have all of like my plushies of SpongeBob that is dirty. So this one is my boyfriend found these very creepy, and I can understand why because they don't really have eyes. It is supposed to be like the Funko Pop version. Yeah, it says on right there. It says Funko because it's supposed to be a Funko plushie, but it's very, very creepy still. But I still try to collect them. I don't have them all. I don't have Gary, but here's Mr. Krabs. And here's Squidward. I do have just a regular Gary plushie. I do have another Squidward plushie. I have this one is very, very underrated. This one is Mermaid Man in like SpongeBob in a Mermaid Man costume. Very, very underrated because I don't really talk about this one this much. I did find this, I believe, at the thrift store. I found it in a bag. I'm like, oh my god, that is literally like one of the best things I ever saw. So I had to get it. That was not a long time ago, but quite a long time ago. And I also got Patrick too. Don't know if I had like anything else. No. So I have like, the thing is that I really wish I can get like a regular SpongeBob plushie or a regular, I don't even have a Sandy plushie, a Pearl. I don't even know if they have Pearl plushies. It'd be sad if they don't. Like Mrs. Puff Plankton. I believe they have a Plankton one. And Karen, like, they need to have those plushies. So since we're still on the plushie topic, I do have one of my plushies up there of SpongeBob. The reason why I kept him up there is because he's very floppy. And I don't know what happened to his stuffing, but he's very floppy. So my last plushie I'm going to talk about is this plushie right here. Well, it's not really plushie, it's more like a pillow than it's like a stuffy, but so yeah, so fun fact, this is not my original one. My original one got burned into a fire, and I was really upset about it. And this one was the last one. And my mom had it on eBay, and she got it for me, and I'm so glad I got it. Yeah, I'm really glad I got it, and it stays in my bed. I might put it back where like the other plushies are, but it stays in my bed right now. And we got pillows. So we got these are just like pillow like sleeves. These are not the actual like pillows. We got Patrick doing that and SpongeBob doing that. So yeah. I also have like my SpongeBob calendar, which is right there. But I don't really like talk about it that much. And I also have my SpongeBob purse, but I do talk about it almost every collection video. So I just wanted to like deep dive into where I say like I have this, but like what is it actually, you know? So this is what that video was about. I also want to talk about some things about SpongeBob before we go for the day. Is that so SpongeBob is coming out with a new movie. It revolves around the Flying Dutchman. I know that. I believe that they are going to find the lost treasure, and the Flying Dutchman is going to get in their way. It's going to be the main villain in this story. So I really like how they, for right now, that they're not going to be like Plankton's not going to be the main villain. I'm not 100% sure that's the case, but as it seems like Flying Dutchman is going to be the only one that's going to be the main villain in the story. What else? Yeah, so the first two movies, SpongeBob the movie and SpongeBob like out of water, like Sponge out of water, were my like top two favorites. Sponge out of water is my ultimate favorite, and coming in a close second is the first movie. Every movie after that, like Sponge on the Run, is like my third favorite, only because I liked like the storyline, but I didn't like the animation. Then every movie after that was just like, ugh. Like the Plankton movie would be like a fourth, because I do like the storyline, but the animation, and then like Sandy, the Sandy movie, I didn't really like it. You guys may like it. I'm not 100% sure, but to be honest with you, I didn't really like it. And the kelp, like, you know what I'm talking about, like the kelp, I didn't really like it either. I just didn't. Everything about it, if you know the SpongeBob lore, you know that that's completely wrong. He met Sandy. Very first episode, he met Sandy when Sandy was trying to defeat a clam, and then he's like Squirrel Girl or whatever, and he came over for tea or whatever, like milk and cookies or whatever, and he was like with no water and all that stuff, and then Patrick came over. And he didn't even know Mr. Krabs. Like, he knew Squidward. I think he knew Squidward, but he didn't even know Mr. Krabs in the very first episode, Kelp Wanted or whatever. So I didn't understand that. And the Patrick Show was alright. I did watch a few episodes of it, but it was like a hit or miss for me. I liked it, and then I stopped watching it. But I still watched the full episodes. I do have it on DVD. But yeah. So that was my little spiel about SpongeBob. Maybe I'll talk a bit of it more in an upcoming video. Maybe or maybe not. I'm not sure. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope this was somewhat entertaining. I just wanted to put another SpongeBob video out there. And that's not just dolls and K-pop. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.